Hey, um, this is for January 12th, Saturday, and because I got home late, I mean after 12 midnight, so it was on the 13th already. But I'm gonna share, of course, to you my story what happened to me that this Saturday. So first of all, the morning, um, I woke up like quarter to 8 and had my shower and prepared myself because I know that Freddie, one of our the Guatemalan who usually works with us, they said that he'll be working with us today, well that Saturday. And then I dressed up and I thought we'd be going to leave like 9 o'clock, and I want to find out that Freddie will be coming by 10. So I just rested because I felt still sleepy. I rested and then woke up like before 10, and then but although I was ready, uh, and prepared for my clothes and everything, I was ready, but I just went to a little nap, and then Steve said, "Well, he didn't think he's not gonna show up." So they took the truck. I drove it with him, so just the two of us, and went to the Dunkin' Donuts to get some coffee, and I tried some, bought some breakfast too. But there was this old man behind me. I didn't know he was there. Was to get his coffee, and he suddenly like he embarrassed me, saying like, "Oh, you do this yap 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 yap. You keep yapping and yapping there for knowing nothing." And good thing the one of the staff they say like, "Well, don't worry about him. He's an old man." I mean, it felt like always like this. I'm prone to embarrassment. Like they always people just the way they treat me. Anyway, so I have to ignore that. I went to then I drove the truck and we went to the warehouse, and I started finishing the 1099 for all the employees for us, the contract workers from us, and then I helped Steve arrange these 30 arrangements for Monday with all the tropical plants with orchids in different kinds of orchids like dendrobiums and cymbidiums to put them, and then Robert came and we had lunch at Donti. So the whole morning that's what I did, and I haven't opened the month of December for the 1099, so I finished everything except for December then. But we got hungry, of course. We went to Dante's and had lunch there. And after that, we, I think that was, yeah. Um, what did I have? I have, I think, like meat. I can't remember what I had. Chicken? We I think there was a time that, is it? I'm thinking. But I know we went to Dante's. That's far as I remember. And after lunch, we went back and tried to finish the I tried yeah Steve and I tried to finish the arrangement for the uh, the tropicals because it's 30 of them, and then I brought uh, Steve home. No. So we went home because Robert went ahead, and then we went home like 3 o'clock, and I said okay, I have to catch up the rehearsal because we have like a vocal rehearsal for the theater. So I went to the rehearsal hall, and there were only four of them. We have Stacy, Brian, and John, and Jim, and I helped him out even just for one song or the two ending songs on the piano because they don't read notes. So I helped him out with that one to rehearse with the vocals. So it's only like for 15 minutes. By 4 o'clock we're done, and I went home and I called up Remo. I said, "Hey, you be free tonight, right? So we're going to watch the play in Empire Stage." So we did that. I had a shower, and then he came, and we went first to Walmart to return the Sylvana DG frame that my sister returned to me because she said it's not working. So I had to refund my money, and I'll just buy it next time before Robert and Steve goes back to the Philippines. I think I'm gonna buy the Kodak one anytime soon. And then we got really hungry, so I suggested we go to Boynton Beach because there were many restaurants there, and we tried the Pollo Campero, which is a Guatemalan version of the like Pollo Tropical. So he enjoyed it. I enjoyed the dinner, but we didn't finish it, and I forgot where they placed the to go. So I had it for to go, and we went down to Fort Lauderdale, and we went to Empire Stage. So David Gordon, who's co-proprietor of the theater, was there, and introduced him to Dan, and we watched the play for Pigtail, starring my friend Angel, who was my co-actor for Making Porn, and Larry Bazay, who was my co-actor for Take Me Out. And it was funny. It was a black box, and it was a short, it's one act play, and it was very touching because Angel's character was a young porn star who became a pig, and the guy who had played with him, who was his partner there, don't know what to do. But in the end, he came back as a human being. But there was no scene that how did it happen. There was no explanation, so we have to use our imagination. After that, funny thing what happened was I was talking to Remo about it during before the show opened. I said like what I used to, I enjoyed this is Making Porn was one of the best play that I did because I have no inhibitions of being naked in front of the audience because it's part of the scene. And I said I wish I have the same size as of Ron Glazer's. Suddenly he showed up there, and we were shocked like, oh my god, he's here too. So after he didn't recognize it, so after the show, I talked to Ron and said, oh my god, you're here too, and he introduced me to his friend, and he invited us to go to his party in his place. So Dan brought me there, but Dan was tired, so he said, "Oh, I'm sure he asked Ron he can bring you home, and I have to go to leave." So he went ahead, and of course Ron promised he's gonna bring me home then. So we have a little chat there with some people there because he has a couple who rents the place, and he had a party. So I met some of the friends, and like Eric, who's from Boston, and then during the time what do you call this? That guy told us like, hey, let's go to Bill's. I can find him a little bit more controlling. So being Jesuit, being his place, I said yes. I gotta go to, and he lent us his leather vest and some bracelets. So we went to Bill's for the leather night. We just followed them, but we used Ron's car, and then we went to the manor. We danced there and everything. But prior to these things, he gave us something like a pill. It's like a juicy one that's inside. You bite for it, and you take it. Like it says it's cannabis. But I've never tried that. But I said okay. My fault was I said yes. I didn't say no. I didn't turn it down. So I said I tried it. I thought it was okay. So that thing happened, and I was freaking tired already. I said it's been a long day for me since I woke up early, and this was already past 1 o'clock. Then, as far as I know, or past 12. And I said to Ron, like, let's go home. I'm really need to go home already. So he told to this guy. We left, and then when I got home, something happened to me. So I'll tell you that story because it's a long story. It's a different topic. When I got home around the 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so wait for that sequence. Bye.